Hey, what's going on, you guys? What you guys to the channel? It's your boy Big Dog back with another DC TV talk. This DC TV talk will only be covering the Flash. My apologies, I didn't get to Batwoman, Supergirl, or Legends of Tomorrow this week. I had a migraine. I get real bad migraines, but I did want to talk about the season finale of the Flash, other stuff. They still have more episodes to come, even if it might just be one episode. So I'll just talk about those next week. My apologies. But I thought this was the best episode of The Flash of this season, and I really enjoyed it, and I liked it a lot, so I had to talk about it. Also, the season finale once again. This one hit, I think, on all cylinders, because to me it set up season 7, which a lot of times I'm not cool with, like, stuff not telling the full story and like just like, hey, we doing this just for the next season. But in this case, one, it got cut short. Also, I think it worked in so many ways, because I thought you would probably be looking at something like this and maybe think like, hey, this seemed rushed, because, like, you know what I'm saying, it's episode 19, usually like 22 or 23 episodes, and like, hey, things get cut short. It's like, hey, what's going on? But with this, I think it works very well. Also, it sets up a villain, or I don't even want to say villain, I want to say antagonist for next season, who's not really that bad of a person. Yes, they murdered someone. Okay, we're talking about Eva here. Because if we look at this scenario in this episode, we have Eva, who's trying to get at Carver. That's her only thing she wants to do. She don't want nobody else. She just wants Carver. Now, there's only one situation now which I would say this kind of bad. Is when she was going to the warehouse. Well, she was like kind of disguised as scene to like go to the warehouse and burn everything down. She killed like 5 people on the way, because I'm pretty sure, I don't know if that was her or the mirror scene who did it, because we saw that she was inside the mirror scene at the time. But I was just thinking, like, if she would have did that, she probably wouldn't have been straight, because, like, you see why she wants to kill Carver. I don't care who you is. If you would have been her, you would have been thinking the exact same thing. Your significant other knows you've been trapped in this world for 6 years, and yes, they look for you, and yes, they tried to get you. But when they find out, hey, I can't, let me sell all your stuff. Let me create weapons out of your stuff. Let me, because when Eva was naming all the stuff that he did, that Carver did at the end, you kind of just thinking to yourself, like, yeah, this guy's a bad person. We also know that, like, he blackmailed Sue's parents. So we know this guy is not a good person. Joe has been trying to take him down for the longest. And the truth be told, if push would have came to shove, Joe probably would have killed him. Like they said in the scenario of, like, yo, it was guns against guns, Joe would have shot him. Granted, and I'm also just can't help but to think, like, hey, she seemed like more like a vigilante than a villain, okay? And I really enjoyed the perspective they gave on Eve, and I'm looking forward to what they do with her next season. I hope they keep it going in that fashion. You know what I'm saying? Just have her, like, kind of like doing justice, but in her own way. Because to me, it kind of felt like an Oliver Queen type of justice. This person does wrong, and hey, basically she said, Carver, you have failed this city, and she killed him, okay? Now, there's a couple other things that happened throughout the whole stuff with Sue, and like Sue and Ralph have this magnetic chemistry, and I hope to see more of it next season, because I think that's the way we're going. Because now this team looks a lot different. Team Flash looks a lot different. Mama Snow came in to like check on Killer Frost and Caitlin, and so she's going back up to Alaska to take them out to see what's going on, to see if she healed Killer Frost. Not only that, that's like, I don't know, like, how long she's going to be gone. We have Iris still trying to get out of the mirror world, with something incredibly crazy happened with her, because even though she was able to find a scene in the mirror in the mirrorverse, she also, like, disappeared. So is Iris gonna come out with mirror powers now? The same thing happened to Eva's gonna happen to her. I don't know. I don't know if Eva was able to control it better, or maybe got used to it more. We don't have any clue. I can't think of her name. I'm just going to have to call her Cisco's girlfriend for the sake of this right now. But she's going to probably go find Dr. Singh, and those two are going to have to probably team up to try to find Iris and see exactly what's going on with her. Because that's still a big deal. It's like, hey, we don't know who Iris is. Also, Barry almost turned Carver over in order to, save Iris. I mean, I mean, he's a hero who don't really have any speed right now. Like that's still things that's going on. Barry doesn't have any speed. Eva's out, and she's like back to running stuff. Even though her biggest mistake, I must say, was like putting the blame on Sue. I didn't think that was a smart idea because when the light trio, that's what I like to call those three women. I like to call them the light trio because they all did with something with light. When they had Ralph, Sue, Allegra, and Nash surrounded, they were about to like pretty much like do them in, and then Eva called them off. And she also let Barry go. She's like, I have nothing against you. This was my target, and I had to do him in. That was it. Now, she has her own style of justice. Barry, you may not agree with it, but that's her style of justice. So, rule to rule. But he's a good guy. He's a hero. So, hey, he's got to try to stop her. Even though he's teamed with other people who've done worse. I'm just saying that, Barry. So, you got to start like thinking about, you know what I'm saying, your decision here. But nonetheless, she let them go. If she was going to blame Carver's murder on Sue, she should have killed Sue. That way you can blame the murder on somebody who's dead who can't defend themselves. Listen, I know it probably sounds like, yeah, you saying like you thought of something like this before. It just makes sense. I've watched a lot of shows like this. And that's typically the best way to do it. Blame the murder on somebody who's already dead. Because, hey, that's, they can't defend themselves. So, now you have Sue who's still alive who can obviously defend herself and prove her innocence and just take you down in the process. So I don't think that was that's probably the worst thing I think Eva did this episode, and I'm kind of hoping like she thinks about that next season. Or like there's a lot of different ways they can go with her, and I'm excited because like she's not their typical villain. She just wanted to get revenge on her husband who left her in a mirror war for 6 years. Let Barry leave Iris in there for 6 years and see what happens. Yeah, she probably gonna come out and tell everybody that he's the Flash. I'm just saying, bro, like, the guy had some problems. I enjoyed this episode a lot. Can't wait to see what season 7 has to offer. I've heard from the showrunners, I think I might have just seen something. I might have just been like scrolling and seen like the season 7 premiere is gonna be a tearjerker. I don't know what's going on with Iris. I don't know what's going on with a lot of stuff. But I really enjoyed this episode. I thought it was one of the best episodes, if not the best episode of the season so far. Great season finale. Looking forward to see what happens next year. It's crazy because for the most time, I did not know what the hell was going on. And the fact that they tied it up and it made sense in one episode, I'm pretty pleased. I ain't gonna lie. Pretty pleased. Good job, you guys. But you guys let me know what you thought about this episode down in the comments. Hit that like button, subscribe to my channel. Let me know what you got to think about the whole season as well. Hope you guys staying safe out there, and I'll catch up with you guys later.